Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning. I'm back here at Gobbleshot, and I decided I want to do some of the quests here before going back to GF. Now that I can go back and forth between the two places very quickly with my new status I have with him. So we'll first talk to Cole here.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Cole, at your service. Things were looking rather hopeless around here, but with you about, perhaps we will stand a chance of surviving, if we can get enough provender, that is. Now, everyone here is all excited about the orcs, and it's true that food isn't much of a problem if an orc has lopped your head off. However, I'm not much with an axe, and I'll spend my time worrying about what I can help with, and that's food. We only have enough provender for a few days, and I think it is time that we get other sources. I am reluctant to bring it up, but I have heard that the orcs of Northglow Legs and Slug Tongues, and while I'm sure the provender is not much of a taste, it will keep us alive. We'll see. So I need to collect some legs and some tongues. So I'm not too sure I really want to follow the
Is a moment of your time
example of an orc on
By
what
Durin's
to
beard,
have.
Won't you give me even a moment?
You have been a great help to us, but my cousin Elif is facing a whole different set of problems up to the north and might have need of your help. He is helping along to oversee a small outpost they have built there. It is called Mirkworth. Oh well. I might as well take it and finish it up.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
And also find some gem-bearing rocks. Okay, that's when I intentionally skipped last time, so I think that, right, that's one we talked about before. Yeah, that's the fellowship one we skipped before. Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to collect those nightshade plants, because that's the reason why I came here in the first, decided to come here in the first place. I thought maybe I can collect these nightshade plants and collect these other things, and then we could go to him maybe next episode to close things out, since we already did the quests I could do there, well, except for the tincture. So let's be off. And let's take care of some of these leeches. Oh yeah, leech tongues. Yeah, that's gonna be really delightful. Actually, I probably should have done this quest back when I was looking for various parts for my quest. And that would have been a 2-in-1 stroke. Alright, that's 2 down. At least drop rate on this is better than it is on some other quests I've seen. So I don't have to kill a ton of these things. I won't have to kill a ton of these things to complete this quest. I just have to keep myself from getting stunned constantly. At least I don't have to worry about getting silenced by stepping into water like I did in the last episode. Oh, come on! I interrupted him fair and square. Oh, well. Oh, well. Maybe I was late. Sometimes it's hard to tell when that whatever that, I guess that circle goes on there. Well, maybe I was late. Or of course there's always a possibility I just missed on my hit, which has been known to happen on occasion. Alright, where are we? In the middle of Angmar fighting crazy Knickerbeakers. That's where we are. Alright, that's 3. Of course it runs out right when I get there. Of course I should more often use skills like the one that allows me to build it up, but that's an entirely different matter. Alright, no more of those things, so I don't have to worry about stepping into slime anymore. And so now let's take care of this guy. Okay, that time I got him. Okay, done. That's one quest down. The second one I'm not going to worry about yet, at least not until I've collected all that nightshade. And that means the gem-bearing rocks. Okay, they're out in that direction. So let's go get the rocks, and then beyond that. Now that's one of the guys for the sword quest, but I think I need the... Well, let's see. Do you have to activate the quest first, or does it always drop it? Not that I'm really planning on doing all 7 of these crazy swords. Answers that question. Sword of Innis. Bring the sword Innis to... Alright, well that's... I guess I am going to worry about at least one of the swords. Hey, that's worth a quest. Alright, this worm's in my way. And when you're in my way, you're not going to survive very long. But anyway, we will take this to the ranger that's looking for this, and I've got a feeder quest there anyway that I've been ignoring. And that's for the... You're right. The sword is that way. The mining is that way. I love it when quests take you in 2 opposite directions. Alright, we'll go this way first. We might run into 1 or 2 other sword guys while we're at it. Now, whatever, even if I do manage to do all 7 swords, I am not doing the follow-up quest. That is just brutal. At least it's brutal if you're doing it solo. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to remember it now. Where is it? Well, if I remember correctly, it didn't end very well. Alright, now here we have some cave claws. Alright, let's see, we have these things all over the place. Oh yeah, okay, here's the first place I need to mine. Now don't ask you how suddenly I have the ability to mine. That's always been the weird things about these quests. You have these quests where, oh yes, you need to mine. Oh yes, you know how to mine if you're doing this quest. You know how to mine for this quest, but you can't mine even the simplest of items. So even though I can't mine the simplest of rocks, I'm able to mine this thing just for this quest. Always the strange things on how MMOs work. Alright, and good, and that just leaves the nightshade plants, and if that's where I think it is, I'm just gonna say Never mind, but actually no, there's... Oh, for a moment there I thought it was going to be behind a ton of Gorthorog or something like that. And I am not going to go buy a ton of Gorthorog in order to pick up this Nightshade. Though I suspect that if there was a big camp of Gorthorog there, they would have made it a fellowship quest rather than a solo quest. Well, I mean, that would be logical at least. But I have known that logic does not always work when you're trying to figure out what's going on in an MMO. Alright, so now... Let's see, supposedly... Oh no, we still need to go further! Even further! But we're getting closer. Closer and closer and closer. Might get there even closer if I mount up and head out this way. Well, preferably without falling off the side of the cliff. Alright, we'll see if that warg is still chasing us when I dismount. Apparently he decided to give up. Or did he? Oh no, he didn't. Alright, well. Or it's a different warg. Well, whatever. It's the same warg or a different warg. We're gonna have the same title in the end. The Dead Warg. Good. Good, and is that a Nightshade? I think that's a Nightshade. Nope, it's not a Nightshade. I mean, it looked like it would have been a Oh. Apparently the Nightshade starts around here. Alright. That's not Nightshade, that's Black Ash. Do I look like a woodworker? Well, alright. Let's see. Supposedly, we are in the area where you could find this Nightshade stuff, but I think it's a rock. But look at this. Wow. Really big area. I can always kill a goblin or two if I need to. Not that Beornings really need too much of an excuse to go around killing goblins. Alright, where do they hide the Nightshade? At night, in the shade. Okay. Alright. Kidding aside, let's head down this way. Alright. No wonder I was heading up too far north. Alright, let's see. So it's... Actually, I better make sure... Collect Nightshade Fabric grows on the north and east of Maltha to the southeast of America. Alright, I just wanted to make sure they didn't go and say, oh no, you don't pick it, you... grab it from dead goblins or... Oh, there it is. Nightshade. That's one. Apparently there are different types of quest plants here, not just Nightshade. I tell that from the Nightshade, I don't know. Oh, there's another one. Well, oh, I guess it's Agmar, so every place is probably in the shade, even if it's not apparently so. Oh. Now that was a well-hidden nightshade, at least from the angle I was at. Alright, good. That's 3. And after this, we can go and start turning in sword quests. Oh, 2 of them right next to each other. Nice. Four. 5. And alright. And there are a couple down here. Though I only need 1 more. And that's because MMOs say that when you collect the last one you need, you stop collecting them even if there's no logical reason for you to have stopped doing so. Because the logic and MMOs don't mix together. Alright, let's go and take care of Mr. Sword. Preferably without getting zapped by that evil presence and all that weird stuff that's in there. Yeah, that works us, so let's outrun it! Now, what's the best way? Oh, okay, I thought it was going to be a bigger drop. I was expecting one of those big, long ankle crushers. Okay, I think this might be where we're supposed to go down, so... Well, I'll fight it down here next to the ranger. Alright. Come to me! Ha! Scared him! Alright, first of all, the feeder quest that we're supposed to give to him.
How can I be of service?
Well met, stranger. I have tarried here long, seeking to unravel a mystery from time past. Perhaps you could help me. Banfer at least believes you have some skill, else he would not have sent you. Look upon the 7 statues behind me. Doubtless you note that each are missing the sword which they once held. Okay, they're holding a sword, but the sword that goes in front of them is missing. All right, I'll buy that then.
Hail, friend, and well met.
All right, very well. This place is one of the ancient evil, something that has long studied, and I know too well the scars that have been left in its wake. This loathsome place may be where the doom of the North's kingdom was wrought, but I will speak no more of that until we have recovered all 7 other swords. Alright, and let's turn in that sword.
How can I be of service?
It's well that you brought this to me, Pineclaw, for few save the wise now would have been able to discern the faded lines and speak the cold words of the black speech which tainted this blade. This is the sword of Innis, though his sword was not as famed as his bow. Many were caught unawares by the ambushes of Innis in the cruel hillmen he commanded. Alright. Okay. Well, so we completed one of that. Also unlocked a deed to find the other 7 swords. But I'm not going to, well, okay, wherever that is going to be. But that's not what's important. But what is important is that that's the end of the episode. So next time we will pick up back at the dwarf camp, where we'll turn in all these quests. But that's at the next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.